just a little bit of what... Oh, now it's deciding to, like, not drop frames. Okay. Whatever, OBS. Oh, no. Now it's back down again. It was up, and now it's back down again. Hello, YouTube. I'm back. The connection is still a little shitty. I don't know what the hell is happening. It's I swear my ISP is throttling me or something. If you're still there, YouTube, if you're still there, I have returned. I'm going to try to continue even with the connection being shitty as hell. Just make sure that sometimes the YouTube chat like resets on me when I have to do this shit. Alright, let's finally find out how dodgeball ends. I'll at least go another hour if everything goes well. Another hour, another 2 hours. I have not hugged the Gator yet, but apparently my ISP hates me. We might be getting a little bit of lag, guys, in the image, but you know, it's mostly still images anyway. What the fuck do you care? I probably should have been recording this in case anything funny happens, but whatever. If it lets me. Shitty stream for a shitpost game. Anyway, who cares? I'm doing great at dodgeball! Doing this is more than enough! I can be the Hey, new guy! A new voice catches my attention. A Crimson Parasaurus. Think fast! What? Oh. And then I died. I never got to hug that Gator, ... The floor is cold. Maybe I shouldn't have come here at all. ... A pair of extremely dirty sneakers is in my field of view. I was at the coach. You gotta get up, Shades! ... No! I give up. Bonk. ... Oh, the chat's not on stream now? What the hell? You're right. Why is everything breaking? Hang on, maybe if I, reload them. You guys will have to say something, though. Yeah, Kaiser, your stupid game broke everything! Okay, I think the chats are coming back online now. They are actually browser elements, so, you know, probably when I lost the connection. Booby? Giggity. Oh wait, I might have to restart that one too. I think I missed the YouTube one. There we go! You guys are back! I fixed it! I actually fixed something! Ah! Yeah! You sent me a Trojan horse through Steam! That's very impressive, Kaiser. We're back. We're gonna try to hug that Gator. How long was I out? I'm laying down on something soft. Where am I? Is there going to be a sexy nurse? My vision clears, and I sit up from the plastic bed. My sunglasses, no! Those have religious significance, give them back! Oh shit! They broke my sunglasses! That was my one facial feature! Luckily, I brought my reserve pair. I have like 10 in my back pocket. He just flopped out on his head. Much better! I stand from the rubber mattress. I thought it was plastic. Taking the tiny room in finally. He's sensitive to light. Is he like powder? Is that why he's bald? All alone? Not even a school nurse or anything? Not even a sexy nurse to romance? What kind of visual novel is this? Oh, there she is. Looks like she's attending to another student who, ... has his snout stuck in a cone. Huh. Looking at the clock on the wall, it's already noon. That would explain the pounding headache. I'm used to this, waking up at noon with a pounding headache. Finally awake, Shades! I sit ramrod straight, the fear of God stricken into me once more! Calm yourself, cadet. You ate dirt pretty hard back there. Oh man, yeah. Wait, you did that. I did, I pelted you right in the back. Do you know why? I hate humans. I want to be like you. I want to talk like you, walk like you, it's true. Because I messed up? Be more specific, kid. ... because I couldn't be a good teammate and got hit in the face? Wrong. It was after that. I hit you while you was down because it was funny. I don't. Nothing happened after that. Everything's blank and so cold. No, you gave up. But I was doing well. You think so? It was pretty stupid shit you were doing there, son. I was blocking the balls at all. You weren't blocking anything, you were showing off. You found a single thing you could do and started dancing around like a clown. You had only one thing you were good at, and I'm taking it away from you. You focused on the easy thing and gave up the real thing. You were so focused that you forgot to look around for a moment. And here you are, in the nurse's office, with a concussion. I know a defeated man when I see one. There's no way in hell I'm letting a student of mine give up so easily. The first period of the first day, you're already giving up. Well, who has gym class as first period? Tell me. Either way, that's a pretty bad lump you ended up with. That's just my bald head, sir. You gotta watch around some students, if you know what I mean. You know, you gotta not hang around them red scales, you know? We're bringing fictional racism into this. I blink a few times and recall the chick they yelled me to catch, followed by the pounding me in the face, and not in the fun way. That one, she's, He chuckles to himself a bit. She's something, all right. Yeah, she looks like the devil herself. Anyways, take the rest of the day off, kid. What? I got a concussion in gym class, and I just don't have to go to any other classes now? That actually sounds pretty sweet. What? I'm telling you, you're expelled. I mean, go home. Principal gave the okay. Am I sure this coach is not just fucking with me? I feel my head again, another stab of pain. That usually happens when I try to think. Am I really not good to go back to class? Wasn't I getting lectured about this just a few moments ago? Well, I don't want to give up so easy. No, you really should go home and rest. You have a concussion, son. like really. He scratches the back of his head, slightly embarrassed. Right, about that. We tried calling them earlier. Couldn't reach them. I gave a sad half smile. My parents do not care about me. Yeah, sounds about right. I can make it home fine on my own. I am a 25-year-old high school student. I mean, look at his physique. He nods. When you get back, don't give up so easily. He holds the door to the nurse's office open. I nod and exit the office, Coach Sully closing the door behind us. I then trip down the hall and bash into a wall. Oh, and here's for tomorrow. A brown paper bag is shoved into my arms, along with my backpack. Peeking in, I see something blue and gold wrapped in plastic. If you hadn't been late, you could have changed into those. Yeah, thank you, sir. Yes, I played dodgeball in my normal fucking school clothes like a fucking idiot. Maybe he doesn't have parents. Next time, Shades, think faster, got it? Yes, sir, I will try. My thinking capacity is not typically very swift. His smile is positively unnerving. Well, smiling in other primates is usually a sign of aggression, actually. Well, I suppose smiling can be aggression in our species, too. Let's not be... And now scream, cadet! Goodbye! I got to skip the rest of class. Hooray! Well, this is officially the worst first day I have ever had. As my feet drag along the linoleum floor, I can't help but painfully think of all the failures of the past few hours and my entire life. No thanks to a very prominent bump on the back of my head. Ow. I'm worse than everyone here, both at a creative and physical level. Well, dude, they're fucking dinosaurs. Of course you can't compete with them physically, you fucking moron. They could probably just rip your arm off shaking your hand. Didn't that happen in, like, Beastars or something? I know I really shouldn't be bothered by it, but I hate seeing just how far behind I am compared to everyone else who are also dinosaurs. And I thought I'd make new friends. What was I thinking? I can't have friends. I stop and shake my head a bit. What the heck am I doing sulking like this? It's a bad first day, but it's just the first day. There's still all the rest. There's still every day for the rest of my life. Hey, Beastars had way better sexual tension than this. I remember I was watching Beastars with a friend of mine, and every time Louie and Lugosi were doing anything, I was just like, there's no heterosexual explanation for this. Because Beastars doesn't count as, like, a furry thing. Everybody is furry for Beastars, let's be real. Come on. Alright, I still met Ben and Damien. They're pretty cool. Maybe they can be friends. The two with the most annoying voices. I'm not gonna let my optimism be ruined just because of a bad dodgeball match. Just you wait, St. Hammond. Today was a test run. Tomorrow's the real deal. I totally won't fuck up tomorrow, I am sure. Do I get to see Inko's, like, room? Is it just, like, a bare mattress on the floor and nothing else, probably? ... Morning comes. Oh, I don't get to see my room? Oh, I do get to see my room. Okay, it's a little more nicely decorated than I was expecting. What the fuck is this painting over here? What is that supposed to be? I've always had a decent internal clock, but it's a new record for me to get accustomed to a new sleeping schedule in just one day. You just set an alarm, bro. You have an alarm clock right there. What are you talking about? Are they all references to things? Especially with this fully grown lump on my scalp. Oh, it's Wonder Woman? Oh, yeah, I see it now. I see it. Oh, and that's Avengers Batman. Oh, okay. I get you. Is he literally a bat? Because that would be awesome. Alright. I move an arm from my sheets and feel my head. Yeah, it's bruised real good. Could that be on my character model, I hope? Could be worse, though. Everyone would be like, wow, humans change color. I slump out of bed and yawn, stretching my arms and cracking my spine a bit. I slept in my jacket. My new room is pretty nice. That's actually a T-Rex. A T-Rex called, like, Bat-Rex. Quite spacious, even with the still sealed boxes. I brush my hand over one of them with my other clothes. I get up I'll get up. Yeah, I'll wear all my other clothes eventually. I'm just gonna wear exactly what I wore yesterday and slept in. Oh, here's another fucking just stock photo with a shitty Photoshop filter over it. Come on, guys! You couldn't have taken it into Clip Studio and at least, like, smudged it a bit to make it look like it was painted. Imagine your first day at school, you're the only one of a different species that everyone makes a big deal about, and then you get punched. Get punched in the back by the gym teacher until you go home. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Alright, into the heart of the house. Bardic said, yeah, we don't need it. The driveway's empty. Looks like my parents are already gone for the day. Dude, I don't think your parents are coming back. It was made with no budget? Okay, fine. Fine. I'll give them a break. But, you know, they could have at least done something to this. Like I said, you just take it in the Clip Studio and just smudge it around a little bit. You know, at least. A shiver runs up my spine as my feet step into the icy tiles of the kitchen. My eyes are drawn to some taped-up boxes that are still scattered about the corners. If you unpacked all your house plants, apparently, and all the fancy wine glasses, and was this here when you moved in? Anyway, there's a familiar sticky note on the fridge. I don't even have to read it to know what it says. Probably because I wrote it, because I am delusional and have no parents. At this point, Mom's just wasting paper. The least she could do is reuse the same note and make small addendums to it. It probably is the same note that's been there for like weeks. You know? I think I'm crazy. I think we're crazy, chat. He's not just me, he's all of us. Don't forget. When I play video games, it's all of us playing them. Even though I'm the one in control. That's how it works. Eco is really rich, too rich that he doesn't even realize it, probably. Anyway, stick a plate from the nearest drawer and open up the freezer. Hey, if I'm rich, where's my maid? And my cook? And my personal servant? I was rich, I'd have a personal assistant and a cook. You kidding me? No fresh produce to be seen, but there's still mostly full box of breakfast burritos. Yeah, I've been trying to appreciate ethnic cultures by eating frozen burritos, okay, bro? Plate loaded with a couple of minuscule flour-wrapped meals, I set the microwave and wait for the burritos to hopefully not explode or burn inside. While I wait, though, I check my phone. This guy can't do anything, can he? I think he needs his parents. I scan over my newsfeed and check out some of the people I'm subscribed to, hoping there's something to watch during my meal. Anything, please! Anything but the silence! I need something to watch on YouTube! Unfortunately, nobody posts videos or streams this early in the morning. What are you talking about? Time zones, man! It's because it's morning for you, doesn't mean it's morning everywhere, unless he only subscribes to locals or something. I guess I'll just watch a suggested video then. Is it my Steven Universe video? I prop my phone up and click something random. Bing! At the ding of the microwave, I retrieve my breakfast, carrying it so carefully I don't burn my— Why am I reading all this? Oh, the inside is still cool. This guy really cannot take care of himself. He can't even microwave a fucking breakfast burrito. This goes beyond ADHD. There is something wrong with this man. He is affected in some way. For some reason, everyone streams in the middle of the night. Well, I stream usually, my weekly stream is at 2 p.m. my time, and I feel like that's kind of in the middle for a lot of time zones, but yeah. And I don't stream on weekends because I work on weekends, so I stream during the week, like a weirdo. But that's why you all love me. Anyway, I don't want to put it back in, though. The tutorial becomes just a brick then. Well, just fucking eat it. I shrug it off, continue chewing, and watch my phone. What a sad fucking life I have. The top of the morning, folks! It's me, Jack Pterodactyl Side. By the time the video ends, I finished the last of the half-thawed burritos. Pocketing my phone. I was expecting to pocket a burrito by accident. Pocket a burrito, take a bite out of his phone. Anyway. It's 2:30 a.m. for you. It's 8:30 p.m. for me. Yeah, sorry, Kaiser. This is why I want to do game streams, maybe like, you know, or nighttime. Like now. Nighttime for me, anyway. This time I'm at least getting through the day. Are you? I mean, you started your day eating, like, a half-cooked frozen burrito. I don't think that's getting through the day. Today, survival. Tomorrow, thrival. ... I'll work on it. ... I feel bad that you're making time to come to the streams, but it's like so fucking hate time zones. When are we gonna have like a time-dilated quantum internet? Come on, where I can talk to people, you know, in a meeting before I even talk to them. Anyway, probably like 800 years away from that. Upcoming BoJack reference, yay! Oh, hopefully I don't miss it. On the metro again, I take a little more time to check out my surroundings. The sun shines through the windows across my normal seat. There's this one chick that was there yesterday, probably on her way to work. It's probably a set routine for her at this point. Imagine, it's all the same people in all the same positions. It's incredible. She always does a bit of makeup first and then checks her phone the rest of the way. Stop staring at people, Inko, you fucking weirdo! When the sun shines through the window, it highlights her hair in a really neat way. I'm getting horny for dinosaurs. Nope. I'd take a picture, but it might be a little too awkward for me. Hello, sir! Personal space, sir! Also, everything disappeared. Why is it so dark? How's St. Hammond treating you so far, Mr. Nito? Oh boy, so deep. Oh, is it deep? So deep, I feel reverberated in my bones. Calls from above. I'm gonna have to try to go deeper, I guess. Oh, it's Hank Hippopopopoulos. I'm taken aback by his authoritative stature. His head is nearly grazing the top of the passenger car. How did he even get in here? Yeah, the train was moving. How did he get in here? It's been great so far, Mr. ... Ferris. He offers out his hand for a handshake. Although his palm alone smothers my entire hand. How do you know my name? You're clearly going to school. The nearest one is St. Hammond, and I'm already aware of a new human student. If you don't mind my profiling. Whoa. You got all that just from looking at me? I'm partially joking. Your full name is printed on your backpack. You fucking idiot. You know that's dangerous, right? Oops. Yep! That's me, alright! Inco Dangerous Cognito! But please, I know it's only been a few days since the year started, but I'd like to hear your opinion so far. Is this a questionnaire or something? Not exactly, but it is something of importance to an assignment of mine. What does that mean? This guy's totally not shady at all. Oh, what am I being secretive for? I'm here to audit your school, see the teachers, know the students, make sure it's a proper place of learning. I'm just basically doing the Inco voice for this guy, oops. Wish it were something worth being secretive about. More often than not, it's just paperwork and office politics. Oh, alright then. My thoughts on school so far, ... I consider telling him about a teacher nailing me with a dodgeball to make a point. ... Nah, I'm over it. Well, the classes that I have are great if I had gone to any of them yesterday, and the teachers have a great dynamic bunch if I had met any besides the coach yesterday. He thumbs the insides of his coat pocket for his pen, but decides he doesn't need it yet. I see. Any favorites? I mean, I don't like to have favorites, but all the staff seem pretty lively. Ferris lets out a heavy, rumbling chuckle. That's certainly good to hear. What do you think of your fellow students? Made any friends? It's been a bit of a struggle, but it's always been that way for me since my folks move around a lot, and also I am socially incompetent. I think I'm doing pretty good this time around! Why do you think that is? I think it's the jacket. The jacket. He's turning into cinema snob on me now. I guess that's what I'm going with. I give my lapel a quick tug for extra style points. Yes, sir, I slept in it last night even. It's my lucky jacket. I didn't open any of my other clothes. I am a smelly bastard. The Coastline Cotton Nylon Bomber, number 32. Part of the latest catalog by A&F. I see. I don't know how to do Jeremy from Cinema Sins. Does he need to lean in so close to inspect it? If the carriage rocks in any way, he'd probably turn me into a piece of modern art against the window, and not in a fun way. And that's really what the youth are into these days. Hey, the results speak for themselves! Look at me in my stinky jacket. Whatever he's thinking about, it's got nothing to do with his work. He's thinking about how awesome I am. I think I have a pretty good idea, but it could be, though. Mr. Ferris, do you got no swag? Huh? What did you just say to me, you little fuck? I will bite your head off. Well, I guess that probably answers it. I admit to being a little gray. I'm not aware. I'm aware I'm not exactly with it anymore. Well, if the older generation can dress to impress, you just have to see what people today like to wear. He is wearing like a three-piece suit, you dumb motherfucker. That'll always be in fashion. I'm certainly willing to listen to the youth of today. Yes, your opinions are absolutely hilarious. It is somewhat important to my job to know how the student body thinks. Is he the superintendent or something? Probably. And my niece often suggests dressing more relaxed, whatever that means. Does she ever see you in casual clothes? I'm wearing them now. Oh, that's what he considers casual? Okay, that's a little, yeah. ... I don't know if I can do a Jasper voice tonight with all these other voices, we'll see. I could save him. The rest of the trip was quick, but we continue with small talk about trends. When we arrive at my stop, he attempts to give me his business card. For someone whose mere presence could stop a fight, he seems like a genuinely nice fellow. I look forward to talking to him again. Who the fuck even was he? ... Oh, I guess we're just back in gym class now. Oh god! Those burritos were a mistake! My stomach is roiling after the warm-ups! Why is gym class first again? Do you not have, like, periods that, you know, roll each day? What the fuck kind of school is this? Alright, maggots, listen up! We'll be working on your cardiovascular system! By that, I mean a good old-fashioned mile run! I want everyone out on the track and field yesterday! I noticed Damien's mouth open as soon as Coach Sully yells the words. And no, Damien, that doesn't mean I want you to time travel! Unless, of course, you mean running so fast that you hit 88 miles an hour! Oh, that was a fucking... Back to the future. And just as quickly, Damien shuts his mouth again and shoots Sully's a thumb up. Thumbs up. The Dino School of course they pee every morning. What does that mean? I think you're being racist against dinosaur people. Yeah, right. This school is known for its art programs. Only shows physical education for the first few hours. Sully's only reply is to let out a snort. Double time now, cupcakes! Alright. There's no hesitation from me this time. I follow the rest of the class and do the run Sully wanted. As expected, I rapidly fell behind the pack. I'm merely a human. With a belly full of terrible burritos. I see you lurking. Anyway. Hey, Nico, nice of you to drop by. How are you doing? Damien, what are you doing back here? Keeping my new buddy company, of course. What are you doing? Trying not to vomit. You're doing great, then. Thanks, I guess. Shouldn't you be at the very front of the pack, though? Next to Mia. Nah, man, not her. Mia? You know, the one that knocked you out yesterday? He's based on the dino from Jurassic Park. He didn't actually have the neck flaps in real life. I don't think these are the most realistic dinosaurs, Kaiser. He's got a fucking full head of hair. A brief flashback reminds me of the red Parasaurus. Ah, her ... By the way, glad to see you're doing way better today. You're even up and running with a concussion. That's real impressive. Yeah, glad I didn't wind up with permanent brain damage. I don't need any more of that. ... Hey, question. Was what happened yesterday normal around here? Well, Mia's a wild one, that's for sure. Best not mess with her, unless you're into those kinds of chicks, in which case, be my guest. I knew he was gonna be my gay best friend. As for Sully, yeah, he's always like that. You'll get used to it, though. He ain't that bad a guy once he warms up to you. If you say so. They're feathers? They don't look like fucking feathers, they look like hair. Come on! Hey, don't worry about it, man. You're going to fit right in no time flat. In fact, you should sit with us at lunch. That way we can give you the proper welcome and stuff. Lunch? I mean... Hey, go! Damien! Damien, don't fall behind! Sully's voice snapped me from my mini stupor and makes me realize just how far behind Damien and I had fallen behind the rest of the class. I was too busy thinking about how I've been invited to lunch! Friendship! Whoops. Oh wait, whoops, better catch up with the others before Sally brings out the punitive measure. Is he still allowed to paddle students? Is this what we're getting at here? Excuse me, the what? You don't want to find out, brother. Trust me. Ugh. Come on, dude, let's jet! Before I can say another word, Damien gets behind me and starts pushing me forward, forcing my legs to move faster than they ever should have. I struggled not to trip over myself, but somehow I managed to keep up the pace that Damien was forcing my whole body to maintain. Well, maybe he'll have a real lunch at the dino school. Oh, we're all sweaty now. Oh, okay, we're dead. 5 minutes and 3 more laps later, I fall flat on my ass, like my heart beating so fast and lungs burning so fiercely that every breath feels like sandpaper scraping against my throat. Regardless of that, though, I have finished the jog. The first small step towards conquering my physical weakness. Good job, maggots! Keep this up and you'll be soldiers yet! Sully turns to me with a slight grin, shoots me a thumbs up. Ah! I have to stop right-clicking. Okay, that's all for today. Hit the lockers, cupcakes. Was he helping me or was he teabagging me? Damien helps me back up and I join the rest of the male students as we head back to the locker room. We talk a bit more about our interests in other school matters on the way, Damien filling me in on a bit on St. Hammond's history during the 3 years he had been in attendance. The punic measure must be getting 80 elephants over a mountain range. Yeah. By a bit of luck, our lockers aren't that far apart from one another, but our conversation isn't a real possibility considering all the other ones going on. Blah, 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 blah. This is boring. Okay. I wave goodbye to Damien and start looking for my next class. Don't forget, lunch with the buds. I nod in reply as I turn around and head down the hall toward my next class. Okay. Making my way down the hall, I take notice of the surroundings. I can't talk or read very well, and I decided to, like, fucking play this thing that I have to read out loud to you people. However, anything about the school seemed pretty normal. There are some key modifications to make it better suit the majority of the student body. Mainly water fountains that settle a good 10 or more feet above me. Overall, nothing crazy special. This next class I'm sort of looking forward to is AP Art Design. The class looks like it's in a studio classroom on the 2nd floor. Is it gonna be like Bully? Do we actually have to play the fucking classes? Playing on the day your aunt visits. Yeah, I was right yesterday. I was right about Aunt Flo coming to town. Fuck, not so bad. Part of the school here is built to be both inside and outside, with open ceilings and walls here and there. Okay. Since it's also the art wing, the displayed pictures are coated in hydrophobic layers and frame. Although it's the start of the year, the halls are fresh. We don't need a description of every goddamn thing, okay? Yeah. Okay. Let's get something interesting going. Okay, we're going to class. We're going to class. And it's actually like an art background. Since I was the last one in, all but one of the other seats is taken. It's pretty close to the front. Surprised there's no Steven Universe dating simulator. It'd be all gems dating each other, I guess, wouldn't it? I wouldn't mind an all-gem dating game, to tell you the truth. While many students look well prepared, there are clearly ready to fall asleep. Whatever, fuck, can't talk. There's the teacher. He looks like a fuckboy. Since he isn't urging me to look for a seat, he must be used to new students taking it all in. That must be the art teacher. Somehow he looks young and old at the same time. It's the fucking Bismuth. Well, yeah, Bismuth would be a... Yeah, I mean... there's a few. I'd have to play the dating simulator several times. I would date different gems, clearly. Who wouldn't want to date Bismuth? Come on. Anyway. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we're taking a seat in the front row. The students are staring at me. We don't need to read all this shit. They're whispering about it. Where was it yesterday? Hey, I'm not complaining about less work. Yeah, but on the first day, Human was skipping class. Oh no. The teacher's a Power Rangers reference? Oh, I missed that one. Ah, it was the teacher's first day as well. Oh, the teacher wasn't here yesterday. Not losing interest, it's just... it's coming up on 9 o'clock, so I can go one more hour after that. I'm trying to get through this kind of quickly. Wow! The teacher slams the front of his desk with both fists. The sounds echoing through the room. Uh-oh. Is he gonna be an edgelord? It's a signal for oral auxiliary conversation to cease. The class obeys. Despite the sudden furniture abuse, the teacher doesn't look agitated. Really? Or rather, he's got a massive grin on his face. An unsettling grin! The phrase winning smile comes to mind. Should make him sound like Howard Hamlin. To my best impression. And then I immediately decide I'm not going to because I don't think I can do that voice. Alright. Let's make him like a mellow. I'll make him like. No! I'll do Matthew Mercer in Persona 5. That's what I'll do. Right then! The pale pterodactyl holds what looks like to be a metallic tray on a stick. Good morning, class! Okay, he is. Thank you, Raptor Jesus, for forcing me to wear prescription shades. They have to be shades! Of course! Ghosts in the chat saying, I would not date this disuser has been banned. Yes. Yes, Matt Mercer was in Persona 5 as the melodramatic art kid. What was his name? I forget, but he was the melodramatic art kid. And welcome to AP Art Design. He holds up the stick haphazardly. This is a flash pan. Saw it at an antique store yesterday. Thought it'd be a good introduction. It's not important. Worthless, actually. The class winces as the stick is chucked into the garbage bin and shattered. Excuse my absence yesterday. I had matters to take care of elsewhere. My name is Mr. Idakan. I can't even pronounce my own name. I don't know how to fucking pronounce that. He does seem like an art teacher. I sound like James! Okay, yeah, we're just going with James from Pokemon. Within the blink of an eye, the teacher has replaced the sun on a stick with a fancy marker and managed to scrawl his name across the board with the finest show of calligraphy. It was a chalkboard, unfortunately. And I shall be your guide as we explore the expanse of the creative world. Let's not dilly-dally then, shall we? I'm just leaning into James now. For a teacher, he's very, animated. Except he didn't have an animated, introduction like everybody else, so. Did I say it right? I don't know. Idakan. I don't know. Is it supposed to be like IDK? Because I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. IDK, how to pronounce it. This first week, we'll be going in-depth on the history of the fundamentals of art. Perhaps a little trial by fire as well, just to get your creative juices flowing. There's murmurs from my classmates, though I pay them no mind. In fact, the prospect of doing some creative work to create something that I could possibly show off. For a brief moment, I picture my own name on a placard in the hallway outside the principal's office. That is my one goal in life, to get my picture hung on the wall by the principal's office. The guy who played James was actually gay and hated using that voice? Well, he's wrong, because it was like a perfect voice. For now, though, I'd like for you all to open up your textbooks to page 3. I am doing a very camp gay voice, though. Right, my book. Wait. What book? Wait. There are books? Books exist? I don't know how to read! Looking around, I see that everyone has a novel-sized hardcover book opened. Oh, they must have gotten them yesterday. ... Now then, class, we'll be starting with, hesitantly, I raise my hand. Mr. Idakan, sir? I, don't have a book. I do not know what books are. You don't have... How? The substitute passed them all out yesterday. Damn it, I hit right-click again! His eyes flicker open for a second as he connects some internal dots. He's clearly gotta think about this. The word on the street is that some new kid got concussed so hard he had to leave early. Did the street at least mention I was doing well before that? Oh, of course not. You're Mr. Nito, then? Yes, sir. Given the circumstance, I'll let it slide. He pronounces his book like a long chicken call. But now, why don't you share with one of your classmates? Maybe they're romanceable, who knows? After class, I'll write you a note that you can give to the librarian. Thank you, sir. I kind of regret being so late, because the only person I can realistically share with is the person to my side. So, hey! No, it's her! It's her! Wait a minute! Wasn't she the one speeding through the hallway yesterday? Just like back then, I feel her gaze, piercing and cold. Should I just do the Jasper voice for her? my best approximation, considering I'm already wrecking my voice with the Inco voice. Let's get all gravelly with her. I can fix her, girl. Would it be okay to share the book? It'll only be for I'm only streaming for 1 more hour, Kaiser. But if people like this, I will do another stream of this game, so. Anyway. It'll only be for today, I promise. I know I smell in my jacket that I slept in all night. Instead of a verbal response, she lets out a defeated low groan, like I just spit in her cereal. She's like, ugh. Then she huddles back over her page. Well, gee, sorry I asked. It's only the first real day. Maybe I don't need it. Olivia, come on, share with him this one time. I already told him I'd personally resolve the issue. Just help me out here, alright? She responds by making a show of sighing deeply, or I'm rolling her head back and around. Ugh. Ordinarily, there'd be a groan to go with the gesture, but she remains silent. Oh, I voice acted when I wasn't supposed to. Oh my god, shoot me. Her head hangs low in defeat, and she nudges the book a few centimeters closer. Is she mute, though? Is she mute? As well? I'm gonna make an ass of myself. Thanks? I slide my own desk closer to her, just enough that I can read the page. While our teacher orates the page as if reading from Death of a Hunter, I follow along while simultaneously trying to capture anything that stands out to my notebook. She's not mute? Okay, she just doesn't want to fucking talk to me. What would you want to talk to this guy? This guy who's like wearing yesterday's clothes that he slept in, has no facial features but a pair of sunglasses? Would you want to fucking talk to him? Sigh, mark my worms. Okay, pal, I'll mark your worms. A lot more difficult than expected, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I felt like I was just copying the page wholesale. You don't know how to take notes, do you? My eyes turned from the book to the girl's notes and... Scritch, 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 scritch. There's some very murderous-looking claws on her fingertips. I am scare-roused. For a split second, I see them retract. She wipes her fingertips on a small hand towel, and whoa, the claws extend again into a bright red puddle on her desk. What? A singular red-colored claw is pressed on her paper for a moment, and then quickly tugged and swirled and twisted, leaving behind a bright red cursive sentence on the page. She's writing in her own blood? Are you a fucking edgelord? Yeah, I wouldn't talk to a skinny, says Fabit in there. Cool. Those silver irises flick my way once more. What? What you're doing? That looks pretty cool. A hint of red creeps across the girl's cheeks. I think she's bleeding up there, too. She's not edgy, just super depressed. What's the difference? I'm just kidding. No, I'm gonna have a million people in my fucking comments, like, bitching at me again. Yeah, I think it's blood. She's definitely, like, writing in her own blood like a fucking edgelord. She looks back at the book and hunches her shoulders as high as she humanly, dinally can. Huh? She's now leaning over her notes, too, even using the book as extra protection for the pages. I should be focusing on my own notes. Yeah. An impossible task now, though, as those colorful calligraphy next to me has piqued my curiosity. The quill talon continues to delicately etch notes into the page, and it only leaves the page to dip into what looks like a tiny paint palette at the edge of her desk. Oh, okay. 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 Fuck you! I wasn't that edgy in high school. I was mostly bullied. And I'm still being bullied by my own chat! I thought she was like pricking her own hands and writing in her own blood. I'm a fucking moron. Yeah, exactly. Streaming is the hardest job, guys. This is way harder than my manual labor job to sit here narrating this fucking dinosaur game at you guys. she's a blood mage, yeah. If only Dragon Age wasn't dead. Anyway. Hey. I hadn't meant to get caught up in it. Sorry, I have no sense of personal space. I have brain damage. I wait for her to give me a name. She doesn't. She simply returns her focus to the book between us. I wonder what her deal is. In either case, I turn my attention back to class. I hope I can make up for lost time. It's hard to ignore the Gator girl, though. I Wani hug that Gator. Especially when those icy gray eyes of hers feel like icicles poised to stab through me. Hey, wait a second. Those hand motions. She's not writing anything right now. She's drawing. Wow, she's drawing in an art school. Amazing! Inko, you're real, Inko's definitely something. There's something wrong with this man. It's none of my business. But I am rather curious and extremely nosy. I make a show of leaning back to yawn. I am not inconspicuous at all. Now I can see it's... Is it you being eviscerated? Okay. Whoa, it's a calligraphic doodle of me! Is it? Is it her wishing that your insides were your outsides right now? How do you know what's wrong with him? He has no friends. I don't think friends are gonna fix what's wrong with him. There's no mistaking it. That's my jacket and sunglasses. Is it, though? Is it? That's pretty cool. Nobody's ever really drawn me before. Well, there were those others on the first day of school, but that's different. They weren't using their own claws or ink. Oh man, I can't wait. I gotta ask for a closer look. I'm not gonna fuck this up at all, I'm sure. Hey! No, not even my friends can fix what's wrong with me, Kaiser. I have friends. I spent most of the day watching my friend play fucking Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's what I was doing a lot of today. Your picture is super cool. Can I see it? She glares me in the eyes, but slowly brings out the sheaf she was doodling on. With the paper more visible, I can just barely make out all the important details. Why are you saying boo for FF7 Rebirth? It's actually really good. Dude. I completely turned around on the FF7 remake after the first one. I was so cynical about it and thought it was gonna suck, and now I'm completely turned around and think it's great. And all the people that were excited for it are turned around and think it's awful. It's so funny! It is and it isn't, alright? You know, but look, I was very impressed with the Sephiroth flashback and the way Cloud is telling the story. There's many hints. There's many hints for those who know in the Sephiroth flashback. It's great. If you know, you know. I would love to see someone who's completely blind to Final Fantasy VII play the new games and state what they think is going on, because I think that would be really fun. It'd be hard to find somebody genuinely like that, though. Anyway, let me stop interrupting the damn game. Next time I will play a game I can talk over a little bit. Unless I finish this one. If you guys like this, I will stream it again. Why not? Anyway, it even has my glasses, blah blah blah, negative space on my head. I thought that was... what was with the multiple swervy lines coming out of my drawing's head? I think she wants you to explode, man. Dude, this is great! She rolls her eyes and starts retracting the page. Can I take a picture of it? A pause. Why? Nobody's ever done something like that for me. I want to remember it. I have a terrible memory, you see. ... She passes the paper over to me. It's yours. Well, really? Thanks. Don't mention it. But don't. In fact, never talk to me again. This isn't quite my Jasper voice, but I don't want to go full into it. Nostalgia Critic chose FF7 Remake as his first FF game. Okay, for somebody other than Nostalgia Critic who's never been familiar with Final Fantasy VII, I want to see their opinions of it. Anyway, after a grueling period made worse by my own anxiety, the bell rings and set us free. Bing bong, bing bong. Freedom at last! Just stay a minute longer, Inko. I get some sideways glances from other students as they leave, no doubt suspecting I'm the teacher's pet already. No, you hung out with the psycho chick. That's not... No! That's your problem. It's not like I like you or anything skinny. Hold on, I should do it in the voice. It's not like I like you or anything skinny. A few strokes of his pen, Heinekin hands me a note. Just show this to the librarian and she'll hand you your books. On your way now. You're not my boyfriend until you murder me, says Olivia. Yeah, probably. A quick trip to the library earns me my missing books. Probably all of them for my fucking classes. I even got a fancy laminated library card. Wow. Heineken's introduction to his class certainly has me excited for photography next. First stop, though, lunch! Can't take pictures on an empty stomach. I'm pretty sure you can. But okay. Between my lackluster breakfast and gym class, I am starving. Despite my hunger, though, I'm stopped dead in my tracks as I look around the cafeteria for a place to sit. What the fuck? The whole place is overtaken by lawless anarchy. I've never seen a riot this intense. It's supposed to be just how they eat, though, because we're all dinosaurs. We're probably all, like, tearing apart like an elephant or something. A few students have even crawled halfway up the wall, hanging by the decorative vines. Stop being so literal, Science, like you have Asperger's or something. Yeah, wow. Food flies around everywhere, utilized as ammunition rather than sustenance. And yet the security guard by the door isn't moving. This must be acceptable? Social acceptance! I shudder to think what would be bad enough to warrant him taking action. I've never seen anything like this at any of my old schools with humans, but more importantly, all the cliques have already formed from the previous day. I miss my chance to sit with anybody. What about your friend who invited you, you dumb shit? God, I might have Asperger's, no, not this bad. ... Wait, it's only the second day. Why am I acting as though it's too late for anything? I don't know. You have a defeatist attitude, that's why. Yeah, Nico. I forgot his voice already. I've shoulder checked from behind, but it feels like an oversized fist or oversized boulder. If I wasn't already by the wall, I would have either been sent sprawling or made into roadkill. When I turned around, I met with Damien's toothy grin. Ow! What? Why? I already forgot about me. You don't got anywhere to be, right? Yeah. You stuttered. Come on, we're going somewhere. May as well go, right? With this stranger that I only just met. Damien excitedly motions at me to follow through the traffic of students going around the lunchroom. I swear this is probably how they all eat, right? Carrying through the crowd, waving me over and disappearing again like he's out running something. It's a good thing I hadn't gotten my own lunch yet. I'd be dumped on the ground about 3 elbows and a slap ago. Through the clamoring, I hear something about a turf war, restarting with the new year, that the Megalodons will continue to rule. Somewhere mixed in the undeniable sound of a steel chair clattering to the ground. The place is an actual war zone now. How on earth is Damien able to weave through these guys so easily? The redneck voice works for Damien. Eventually, he leads into a far corner of the room at his usual lunch table. Hey, you're alive. I think one of my ribs is correct. That's just the school spirit you're feeling. Ugh. I feel less like a person and more like a well-used punching bag. I finish stretching my wounded back and actually check the table. It's basically empty. There's only one other person here. What about your bud? You said buds plural, motherfucker. Where are your other friends? Alright, hang on a second. Yeah, my Damien voice is gay redneck. You can tell your Snoot friends. I'm going to be right back though. I'm just gonna grab some water real quick because this is like straining my voice. I guarantee you, if I stream this again, I will probably forget every single voice I did for characters. Like I said, I am not the best voice actor. I'm not even really a voice actor, but yeah. Anyway, so I guess we're with the loser group. Hooray, friends! Hey, you! Oh, snap! You know Olivia? Olivia! Right, yeah, she totally told me her name. The one and only? Why didn't you tell me you met already? Because I only sort of did. We're in the same class. Comic you did about Damien's intelligence? I don't think I have distracto-vision on this. I don't think I'll be able to show it, but I'm gonna take a look. Oh, yeah, that he'd always pick rock and rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, he seems like the type. He seems like the type. Hang on, let me favorite that. No, it's doing the shitty opening it in OBS's own little stupid thing instead of my browser. There, let me favorite it. Here we go. Anyway. Okay. I get it now. Still, that sounds awesome. All my lunch buddies are artists. They don't see anybody else here, sir. Oh? Oh, yeah, there's usually a third in our group, but she's out screwing around in school business. If you get my drift. I've favorited some of your stuff before, Kaiser. She'll probably be back tomorrow. Student council stuff can't take that long, right? What's she need with the student council? Oh, she doesn't need anything with the student council. She's in it. They all have sword fights behind the school in a big forest. It's really weird. She's the treasurer. The treasurer? Something like that. What do you think, Olivia? I don't know. I just said treasurer because it sounded good. I don't actually know what the fuck she does. Olivia just grunts in reply. She doesn't even bother to look up from her lunch tray. I think she really hates me. Aren't you an artist too, Damien? Nah, I don't got the patience to sit around for hours like that. I don't know, you seem pretty chill, man. So you're not taking advantage of the art programs here? I don't really need them. Home's just real close by. Only other artist here today is Olivia. His arms wave over Olivia as if he was presenting her at an auction or something. For her part, the Gator girl just grunts again. Well, what do you do then, Olivia? Finally, she looks up, turning an indifferent look my way. Did she say something? What was that? The ambient war noises are a bit too loud. Can't hear a thing. Sorry, I can't hear anything you're saying over the... Don't sweat it, she's just the real quiet type. I paint! Whoa, hi! Holy hell, her voice sounds so raspy, as if she's never drunk a drop of water in her life. Okay, so Jasper's voice is good. Guess I hadn't noticed before when she gave those one-syllable responses. She could have said monosyllabic. Come on, man. But for someone's voice to be so strange from a single shout, probably because she's not used to talking because she's all depressed and shit, so that's it, right? You know? Anyway, she furrows her brow, looks back down at her lunch. Oh, snap, we've been standing around for a while. He sits back in his own seat, takes a huge bite of mystery meat steak. I didn't even get lunch. Hey, Coke, go get lunch! All you've had is like half a frozen burrito. Right. Food. After the workout and poor breakfast today, I'm practically famished now. But, do they have human food? The line. All eyes look to where the lunch line should be. It's become a full-blown riot. Someone's got a fire extinguisher trying to stop it. Oh, I probably should have waited for you to get yours. Oops. David returns to his steak rather aggressively, not sharing any with me like a bastard. But who am I to question dino etiquette and act like the using of one's foot to anchor the food for Oh, God. Suddenly, the sound of squeaking rubber draws both of our attentions toward Olivia. She's holding onto one of her wheels, having just skidded it across the granite floor. Oh, what's up? She tilts her head back toward the courtyard door behind us. It looks like there's a few vending machines out there. Plot twist, they serve human meat? I was about to say, do they only have, like, slabs of raw meat and shit? What can I actually eat here? I guess I'll go check them out. Maybe there's some dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. Anyway, off he goes. Not a fan of soda and chips for a meal, but it's enough for wartime survival. Hey, this thing accepts credit cards. Handy. In a high school? I'm feeling like... okay. My favorite color is drywall store-brand soda. Pretending to be on a diet, big chips. A huge fucking idiot, I'm going to get a sports drink. I am going to be an idiot and get a sports drink. I pick out a few other brands I recognize, enough to tie me over for the rest of the school day. I bend to pick up the bags from the dispenser slot and... that green chick's looking at me. She notices me gazing at her and hunches over again hurriedly. What was that all about? ... Maybe she was looking at my tushy. Right, making new friends. I buy a few extra sodas for the table. Friendship! Carrying everything back in both arms, I place them on an empty spot, sliding a can of soda. An entire can of soda. Can of soda to Damien. First few choices being meaningless are there to trick you into thinking choices don't matter until it bites you in the ass. That sounds wonderful, Kaiser. I guess we will have to play this again sometime. I got about 45 more minutes for tonight, so... hopefully my internet problems won't be so bad next time. I still think I'm gonna do game streams either on Monday or Thursday, usually, because Monday's usually, like, my... like, Monday and Tuesday are, like, my weekend, basically. So... wow, dude! The Dilo boy's mouth opens wide as he chomps on the bottom of the can, his fangs piercing the thin metal and spraying its contents down his gullet. Okay, fucking amethyst over here. I toss him over to Olivia as well. She eyes it as though it were booby-trapped before taking a bag of chips. It's pogging. Is my stream pogging? Damien sighs happily as he chucks the shredded remains of his can away. Caffeine ambrosia. What were we talking about before? Olivia's art, right. She's really good, Inky. Like you wouldn't believe. Can he at least stick to a nickname? I like Inky. Really? Oh, totally. She's like won awards and stuff. Yes? Can I see them? Like she fucking carries their awards around, you fucking dipshit. In fact, I could snap some glamour shots for you. No need, dude. I've already got pictures on my phone. No, I mean, hold on. I pick up my backpack from the floor, unzipping it and retrieving my beloved camera from it. I'm actually into photography. The Dino Man reaches for the well-aged DSLR, and on instinct, I swat his hand away. Hey! Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Hi! Sorry, force of habit. What do you think, Olivia? She eyes me up and down with the same furrowed brow. She's like, photography? Really? Fucking loser. Aren't you the guy that ate dirt in gym class yesterday? Yup! That's sure me! Oh, was I answering for Damien? It wasn't that bad. It was pretty bad. It wasn't! And how does everyone seem to know about it? Damien looks aside sheepishly. He fucking told everybody, didn't he? No! Damn it, Sai, stop it! Actually, let's just save while we're in here. Doesn't matter what the hobby is, Normies always reach for your delicate stuff, it's true! I may have had a hand in spreading the story around. I thought it was funny. Oh, that's right, I can't go back on the dialogue, yeah. Don't worry, though, everyone has some embarrassing story. One time I got my frills stuck in the bathroom stall. I didn't need to know that. I don't need to know much about you, Damien. Took him an hour to get it out. See, everyone's got something. Olivia pops a chip into her jaws, her face looking out to nowhere as if she's thinking of something. Damien leans close to me. One of his frills extends to hide from Olivia. It's like he's whispering with his hand, but he's using his fucking frills. Oh, God. Dude, I haven't seen her talk this much during lunch since last year. She said 3 things, and one of them was a grunt. Why the secrecy? It's like a secret meeting. Those are cool. Uh-huh. I don't know how to whisper, Damien. She is going to hear this entire conversation from my end. But yeah, this is something else. She's really warming up to you. I can tell. He sits back down properly, probably with his feet on the table. Honestly, this whole thing is a little creepy. Yeah, I am using my inside voice! She's probably not a bad person to talk to, but Damien isn't helping any. I keep giving him like less and less like articulation on words. I don't know why. As eager as I am to make new friends this year, this is definitely not how I thought it would pan out. Maybe it's the best that I get through lunch quickly and quietly. I can fucking read. At least I have a spot to sit during lunch, not like I'd have any other options. There you are, Inko. I almost forgot my voice for Ben. A voice rings out to greet me, which catches our attention. Watch me just do like completely different voices next time we play this. I probably expect it. I see familiar bespeckled face walk over to us with a lunch tray in his hands. Glad to see you've made it to lunch this time. Oh, hi, Ben. I'm guessing you and Inky here have already met. I introduced myself after I bumped into him the other day. Speaking of bumps, you should have seen Inky here yesterday. Damien lets out a cackle and slaps me on the back, igniting the gym pains in my body and almost knocking my glasses off. Ben gives a concerned half smile. Thank you, Stop Moss. Yes, I at least have my little super chat diddly-doo set up on the gaming screen, so you guys can interrupt me with money if you'd like. I've been looking into a few extensions with bits too that let you like throw things at the screen. We might implement some of those. Yeah, I'll keep doing the Jasper voice, or at least as close to the Jasper voice for Olivia, if we come back to play this again, which we probably will, because this has been fun. Anyway, must be my eternal torment for the rest of the semester. Yeah, about yesterday. Ben looks down the aisle of chatting students and signals someone to come with his head. That's impressive. He made them come just from my head nod. Thank you, Stop Moss. No, that's cool, man. I set that up for a reason. Standing 10 feet away from us is an imposing-looking dinosaur girl with blonde hair, crimson scales, and sporting a fiery red leather jacket. Ben motions for her to come closer with a soft smile on his face and nod. Oh, this is the chick that knocked me out, isn't it? She smiles back, though her own is noticeably strained. What kind of voice should she have? It's just like a punk? I don't know. Okay, I'm here. She slowly makes her way. It's just me being bitchy. That's her voice. It's me being bitchy is her voice. She slowly makes her way over. As I notice, some of the students begin to quiet down as she passes by them. Dun dun dun. The fuck is that fucking haircut? Why does she look like a dolphin? Make her sound like Kermit! Can I do a Kermit voice? Nah, I can't. Oh! No, you're right! I should just give her a New York accent. You're fucking right. You are correct, drawing with green. That is what yeah. I will just... See, this is the thing, I can't voice act very well, so I just give everybody weird, different, funny voices so you can tell them apart, you see? It's my secret! Anyway. Somewhere in me, a synapse connects her face to me tasting bright red rubber yesterday. I really wish I had it. Inko, Mia here has something to say to you. Mia stays silent, but strides the last couple of steps rigidly to stand right in front of me. She sucks in air through her teeth. Regina George is a furry. No, I'm gonna give her, like, a New York accent. Yeah. Sorry. The corner of the girl's lips start to rise. Oh, I have an enemy now. I didn't mean to knock your lights out. Behind her, I notice Ben wincing. The girl lets out a laugh, and he lays an arm around my shoulder, her smile growing wide once more. I think she might be romanceable. Maybe I don't want to hug that gator. Maybe I want to kiss the red rubber. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. Heat creeps along my face as her muzzle nears my ear, especially when a warm puff of hot air blows by my lobe. I hope this doesn't awaken something in me. The heat is torn away, though, as I feel her fingers dig roughly into my shoulder, and her sharp hiss of a whisper scrapes my eardrum. That ball was me being nice, Baldy. Screw the class over again, and I'll fucking end you. Nothing in understanding, Mia pushes away from me with a small cheer. It's all clear now, Benny boy. Mia, that's not quite. Boo, you know who I am. Her eyes flutter as she looks his way. Oh, are they an item? It's the Red River. Is that like lesbian euphemism? Well, if the main character was a woman, maybe. Yes, I know, but you promised you would be. Nicer? I know, and I was. So I'll be seeing you later tonight, Benny. Just like we promised. She waves us off collectively and backs into the crowd, vanishing before either of us could fully process her words and actions. What the fuck was that accent? Damien nudges my side. Dude, I think she likes you. I think she wants to murder me. Ben sighs. Sorry about that, Inko. I heard earlier about what happened at PE and connected the dots. Mia comes off as rough around the edges, but she's actually really sweet. She likes to tie me to the bed. I'll talk to her about it more later. You and her, huh? Yeah, since the start of high school. The classic jock and nerd pairing. Oh wait, the classic jock and nerd pairing! I've seen many of those comics online! Sounds like you're living the dream! You know it. But yeah, I'm sorry if your first impression of her isn't ideal. It's fine. Oh, wait, no, I keep doing the wrong voices. I'm getting tired. It's fine, it was just dodgeball. Not like she was looking to do something, except she nearly took my head off. Yeah, she totally wasn't trying to kill you, bro. Damien. Damien looks up for the rest of his meal, having selectively heard his name. Can you not spread rumors about your fellow classmates? Yeah, that's exactly what I was referencing, Kaiser. No worries, Nico and I are cool. He can't pick a nickname for me. That still doesn't make it right. Sure. Yes, sir. Yeah. He gives Ben a lazy salute. Ben merely sighs as he places his tray on the table and makes himself comfortable in the seat next to me. He settles in. Ben notices my camera, still out on the table. Was this your camera, Inko? Yeah, I was just showing it to Damien and Olivia earlier. May I? I feel my instincts kick in for a moment for remembering that Ben also works with a camera. I can trust him with my equipment. Sure, have a look. I watch as Ben gingerly picks up my camera and gives it a thorough inspection. I must say, as far as standard DSLRs go, yours is very good quality. It's nothing too special. Oh, it's nothing too special, really. I keep doing the wrong voice for everybody. It's something I picked up a while back. Well, you have good taste in camera models. Are you flirting with me too, Ben? Do you and your girlfriend wish to have a threesome? Because I'd consider it. Yes, you bag my camera. Blah, blah, blah. I'm making up my own dialogue. With something like that, it'd be easy to get some great shots, like during our threesome. And all the characters are merging into one terrible voice, yes. Well, I do have a small collection of Portfolio Tribe. Oh, okay, this is boring. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's a contest! He missed that announcement. What announcement? The school has an annual art contest at the start of every new year. The winner gets a small cash prize, but the bigger prize is the fact that the winner's piece is submitted for publication in a couple of big-time magazines. Olivia just like, she's pieced out over there, what the fuck? Oh, wow. That sounds awesome. I can finally prove to everyone that photography is a legitimate art form. Of course, it also means a lot of the students plan ahead and work all summer for something to submit. Like cheaters. Did you do anything for it, Ben? You know it. Well, good luck. Liz said she'd turned a perfect piece yesterday. Okay, now I'm interested. Scroll up to rewatch cutscenes. Why would I want to rewatch cutscenes? Finally, a chance to show my real skill at something I'm good at. Hey, Olivia could help you out with your shots and her art. You two could totally win. Right, Olivia? Olivia? We all turn our heads to Olivia, only to realize she's disappeared. When did she leave? Confused, I scan around the cafeteria, and my eyes manage to spot her through the crowd of students. She is rolling away towards the cafeteria doors, and quickly. Just like that, I lose sight of her real fast as I had seen her. I turn to look at Damien and Ben. Damien not only looks puzzled, but also disappointed for some reason. Ben, meanwhile, not a thought in his fucking head. Well, he almost looks annoyed that Olivia left. Yes, she hasn't changed. So it seems. The venomous sting to his words makes me feel like there's more going on than I'm aware of. I am very unaware of most things. I decide not to pry into it, instead bring the conversation back. I still want to try. You could upload your submission to the school's website. Oh, then I'll need an account. Then I'll read the TOS and start freaking out about how they can steal my art. You don't have one? I don't think so. I've been told they'll get me that stuff by the end of the week. Sounds about right. Truthfully, it takes maybe 5 minutes at most to deal with that. Then why wait? Nobody wants to deal with it. Well, I guess I'll wait then. Ben scratches the side of his head. I think there's someone in the Stuco that can help you out, actually. It's the treasurer's duty today. Is that what you fucking call the student council, the Stuco? The Stuco? You fucking nerd. I should put you in a locker. So that's where Liz ended up. I don't know any names, so maybe. Guess I get to meet Liz sooner than later. Oh boy. Think I'll take care of that before lunch is over then. See you in class, Ben. Sure thing. Later, Damien. Deuces, man. Tell Liz I said hi, because you'll totally know which one she is. I grab the leftover snacks from the table in my backpack and head to the cafeteria. Finally, I can show off my skills, show that I'm just as capable artist as anyone else here. Photography is real art! It's real art! ... I know there's another one, it's just a fucking filtered image, filtered photo. Yeah, I don't know, half by Shiny Emblem. You're never gonna stop AI from I mean, even if AI scans your art, it is an infinitesimal data point in a training module. I wouldn't worry too much about it, to be honest. It's like when people would always try to disable right-click so people couldn't save their images. It was never going to work. Anyway. I am an AI. I'm the Psy, obviously. You never know what's going to come out of me when I'm prompted. Kaiser prompted me to play this game, and look what happened. Anyway, the computer lab is in the library. Library stuff, blah, blah. I don't need a description of the fucking school. I want funny things. Okay. Organized thoroughly to the lab. Yes, I'm in a computer lab. Thank you, Inko. Thank you. Someone caught me working on risque art pieces, eh? Weird. There's nobody here. Damien and Ben said Liz would be here, though. Maybe she's in the bathroom. I'm not one to pry and snoop around, but I'm really pressed for time here. On screen, I see open PDFs and documents. They look finance-related and filled with abbreviations and jargon I don't understand. So why the fuck are you looking at them? Maybe I can figure out how to create my own account. What are you doing? Ah! Haunted high school! I didn't mean to scare you. I'm not even trying to do, like, a fancy voice for this one. Oh, thank Dino Christ! It's just a dino girl with an extremely long neck and not a specter. Ghosts would be silly in this world of dinosaurs. No, really. What are you doing with the fiscal report I was working on? I didn't do anything. There's the rest of her body. Okay. I've been working on that all day. Why did you touch it? I didn't. I only minimized it, I swear. I hope you're not the computer teacher. Right, I'm here for a reason. Are you Liz? The Brachiosaurus furiously reopens all of her windows and for a while types out some information before acknowledging me again. She seems like a total boomer. Excuse me? Ben sent me. Ben seems like a more reliable, person to name drop. I wanted to submit something for that art contest going on, but I don't have my school login info yet. Ben told me you'd be able to help. You haven't freaked out that I'm human. That's odd. Ben, huh? Well, Ben and Damien. My choices do not matter! She mumbles something beneath her breath and turns her head back to me. I guess neither one of them are a good name drop. I should not have made friends with these people. I can see they had a lot of fun with the neck. She's like two different pings, you can tell. It's pretty funny. It's like Doug Dimmadome with the thing going up off screen. Yeah, I'm Liz. Whoa. Inko. But yeah, I'm new here, so I need an account. Not a problem at all. I'm starting to sound like Damien all of a sudden. Oh no. Liz sits down and cracks her knuckles as she starts typing away at the keyboard. Right, let me see if I can get that done for you. In a flourishing display of spreadsheet software experience, Liz navigates and organizes several documents in seconds. Oh yes, spreadsheets, so difficult to use! You damn girl, what that neck do though? I've always had the general idea that there were a lot of shortcuts and commands, but yeesh, she's resourceful. So you're an artist too? Since you want to enter the contest so bad. Oh yeah, I'm a photographer. Oh yeah, so not real art, yeah. How are you liking it here so far? Yeah, well. Students here usually jump to asking about what they're graduating here for. So what? Hang on a second. Students here usually jump to asking about what they're graduating here for, so they can. That's a very badly constructed sentence. She started talking in a strange language I did not understand. Yeah, how long does her shirt take to get on? I suppose, I guess she would put her head through first, like a normal person, but she's gotta kind of shimmy it down, I guess. I don't know. Why don't you just wear tube tops, lady? It'd probably be easier. Not at all. At least she's got it better than the snake lady in Beastars who just like was wearing nothing but a guard cap. And then we never saw her. I don't think that lady was really a security guard. I think she was just a crazy homeless snake lady living in the walls that Lugosi ran into. Imagine being a teenager in high school and you walk into a room and meet a woman who's completely naked except for a security guard hat who tells you she's secretly a security guard at your school. That is what happens in Beastars. I don't think she was actually a security guard. Anyway. Ugh. Oh, I feel bad about missing most of the first day.
Oh, that's not a big deal.
Guess not. Although, truth be told, I see these paintings framed in the hall by the principal's office, and it does put a bit of rain on my parade.
Oh, those, yeah, I get what you mean. I think it's like that by design, honestly. Something about breaking the students' egos. Then you end up wanting to improve like crazy so you can reach your goals. Yeah, that city painting sure lit a fire under my butt and made me want to become a better artist. That's... I should be nice. At least that's what happened to me. I'm planning on going to university and getting degrees in design and business.
Oh my god, it's Celeste. It's my friend Celeste. Literally, she's in college for art and business.
And that's just the start. I'm also going to become an apprentice for art dealings, getting the right paintings for the right people. Oh, so you're gonna help people launder money with art. Okay, you're gonna be like with Breaking Bad of the art world, I see. Gotcha. Yeah, breaking the students' egos. It's fucking high school, right? But it's like a special high school, I guess. This could have easily just been college. You know? Everybody kind of looks like they're in college anyway. My tutor said I'm impressive enough that I should start enrolling for any and all of the important universities around the country I'd like.
Wow. I mean, I'm also pretty well off myself, but it never occurred to me that I should be this ambitious.
Thank you. What about you?
I want to be a photographer. I'm going to be an influencer, blogger, and be crazy popular. Yeah, that's my real life right now. Going to publish a photography magazine. Why are her fists clenched like she's fucking mad? I don't know, but it's going to be big. I'm thinking that. Well, I mean, she does like alpaca, which also have long necks, so this could be her skill sona.
Well, it's something. At least more than a lot of people here.
They're fucking high school students. What do you mean?
Like half the school may as well be in daycare. Sorry if that sounds rude. We've got these yeah. Might as well be in daycare. I mean, I heard some guy got knocked to the ground at gym the other day, like a toddler. Can you believe it? My God. We've got these school programs and even industry professionals coming in for lectures. But it's like some people here are just here because their friends happen to be here too.
No big plans, it seems.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean like Damien?
I shouldn't have mentioned it. He's bog water, hillbilly. Just stay away from him.
He's cool though, don't get me wrong. I hope me talking about him to you like this doesn't come across as douchey. Unlike my sunglasses, which could never look douchey. He's definitely the friendly type. He even partnered with me in gym class and dragged me along to sit with him at lunch.
Is that so?
Yeah, he was really excited about it too.
And then he introduced you to Olivia as well and tried to break the ice so she can come out of her shell?
Yeah, how did you know?
Oh boy, I'm sorry about that info.
Wait, is Damien messing with me?
No, Damien is great. He's just maybe a little too eager, and he considers you a friend to him. He'll want you to be our friend too. Specifically, he'll want you to be Olivia's friend.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. But you've seen Olivia. You can probably tell she's a bit, cuckoo bananas, psycho, kind of creepy, and unresponsive. Doesn't really like to talk to anyone, not even Damien. You can definitely try to be her friend, but just know she'll most likely ignore you.
I don't know where I'm going with this voice. She looks like she needs to pee real bad. You're right. You don't like Olivia? What's there not to like? She grunts at me in response. And sometimes eats chips.
What? No, I do. She's fine, I guess. I just sit with her during lunch is all, I'm sure you'll get along with us just fine.
You really seem to hate your friend group, lady.
And hey, I'd love to see Olivia make a friend. Any friend. Like seriously, any at all. Just don't get too invested in trying to get her to warm up to you. Damien will always be down to hang out, though. I certainly don't mind. It's just that with him and Olivia are not nigh inseparable. So if the deal turns you off, then it's not your fault either.
There's a history to that warning. I am very perceptive. Inseparable, so they're like Girlfriend and boyfriend?
No, 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 no! They just live in the same house. That's not weird. She doesn't like talking to people and prefers to keep to herself. God, what if these people not know what autism is? I mean, they're high schoolers drawing with green. They're gonna be bitchy about everybody. Oh. Damien's just incredibly patient and outgoing. I was making her really passive-aggressive. She's kind of coming across that way, though. I envy him, because I'm a bitch. He's kind of a bitch. But I'm like, the bat shows nice to your face. But yeah, he would like nothing more than everyone getting along like best buddies. Unless you're like Damien and you can be pleasant to a brick wall forever, your time is probably better spent elsewhere. I am very much hinting that I do not want you in my friend group, stinky glasses man. So, how serious are you about your ambitions?
Pretty serious, I think, about doing something big, just something big. No plan, big thing. Liz nods.
Something to keep in mind, then. It's a struggle, but like Damien says, we gotta keep trying, right?
Liz gives me a half-hearted smile, but she still seems sad about something.
Anyway, sorry for talking your ear off about private matters. You still want to get that submission turned in?
She stops for a second on one tab to scan for something.
And got it.
She motions her head to the back of the room as the printer hums to life. You guys are still using printers? I get up and get the paper. Both my username and password here are strings of numbers. I take a snapshot of the username and password so I won't have to remember it. Thanks!
Anyways, you should hurry. Lunch is ending soon. I don't know where I'm going with this voice now.
Yeah, no plan. Big thing, just like all high schoolers. Like all 25-year-old high schoolers like our man here. It's true, people do still use fax machines. It's weird. Right, according to the time display on the monitor, I've got only 10 minutes left. I follow the instructions on the printout, finally getting to the student hub of the site. And thankfully, the art contest is displayed prominently across it. Clicking through a couple of links, I finally find the submission instructions. It's simply a matter of putting my entry details as the name file and dragging them. Okay. Christ, we don't need this narrated. Just in time. I take the extra minute to safely undock my hard drive and then log off the computer. He uses the like safely eject your fucking USB like option, doesn't he? He does, doesn't he? Look at him, of course he does. She really has to pee now. Looking back at Liz, she's completely wrapped up in her work. I don't think interrupting her is a good idea, especially after what she said about Olivia at our own time. I opt to simply leave her be, staring at her creepily. Heading out of the room in the library for class. After all, it's time for the class I've been looking forward to the most! So I got like 15 minutes, we'll find a good stopping point. Let's see what this class is. This day is certainly turning out better than yesterday. I haven't even been hit in the face yet. ... I hope I didn't just jinx myself. You did. ... We're back in the shitty classroom. My nerves had been acting up when I first stepped back into the classroom. Made even worse when I was hit with another flashbang. After my 20 other classmates had finished laughing, Mr. Anakin made a show of waving a freshly taken photo from a fancy fold-up camera from the 70s. I dubbed this portrait... I can't fucking French. Let's just pretend he's really bad at French, too. That's even funnier. You just make that up? I think that was just gibberish. After he thumbtacked the shot to a corkboard filled with poor snapshots of everyone else, Mr. Anakin assured me and I sat right next to Ben. Oh god, he's like an avant-garde, like, postmodern artist. I hate those types. He managed to sum up his syllabus in under 1 minute instead of taking the majority of the time to go with the first lesson to exposure and lighting. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna skip some dialogue when it's just like arduously, like, describing things. Now that you've had a small taste of it, we'll start your first photography assignment, proper lighting. I'm salivating at the thought. Mr. Eineken had just finished his first lesson where he'd handed out all sorts of equipment to look over. It's the first time I've handled some of these things, like the enormous box light that would still take up the entirety of my desk. Bro, you never... Harry! When am I not tongue-tied? You never use a box light? Even I've used a box light, and I'm not a very good photographer. Remember, though, that these things are just tools meant to enhance the photo. I mean, like Photoshop? Just put it in Photoshop. Just put the raw in Photoshop. That'll fix everything. You can highlight a turd all you want. It's still a turd. What if you're trying to take a photo of a turd for art, though, you know? The crude language guarantees a chortle from a few half-listening students. He's a turd. Well, I see that we managed to finish this lecture a tad bit early. Why don't you all take these last 10 minutes to compare notes, and maybe even consider doing the assignment as a collab piece with a classmate? I don't care. I'm drunk. The room is quick to fill with the sound of chatter. He's a day-drinking teacher now. I made it canon. I wonder if Hey. I turned to Ben to see his eager grin. Do you want to do a joint piece, since you don't know any good spots in the school and all? I pull out the assignment sheet from beneath the lightweight light on my desk and give it a quick scan again. Present a set of photos demonstrating your understanding of proper lighting. You are allowed to borrow one lighting tool and must take the shot on school premises. And I swear, I've handed out this assignment for years now. If one more student just takes a picture of the hallway outside the classroom, I am going to personally throw them over the railing. Be original, please. I've got the perfect place for it if we work together. We can even use 2 items. The offer is too tempting. I will date you, Ben. Sure. I hold up my hand and Ben takes it and shakes it, sealing the pact. My face is feeling weird from all the smiling today. I haven't smiled this much in years. But in truth, I've been enjoying Mr. Heineken's class so much that I couldn't stop. Why is it zooming in? It feels like the entire world again for Mr. Heineken's lesson. Why are we zooming in? Is Monica about to show up? What's happening? And the entire world to explore. I hadn't had time to actually explore Vocaldera bluffs. I can talk. Sure, on occasion I go out on my own to parks and stuff, but who doesn't? Besides, I'd be a pretty lame photographer if I didn't go out and find some stuff to photograph. I haven't seen you photograph a single fucking thing this entire game, Inko. And you know what? I've been meaning to do a little looking around here. So to everyone else, this assignment makes them have to explore the school, but I get to. Pretty sweet deal if I do say so myself. The hall outside the classroom is only one major photo op. Between that and the murals outside, I'm certain I can find something cool. You have to light it though, man. No, the murals won't work on their own. Since it was my first use of it, it's likely someone else's first thought. I'm spiraling now. I need to think outside the box a bit. Think of some way to use the school's architecture to my advantage in a way that... Inko. My thoughts are disrupted by a worried-looking Ben. You were smiling like a fucking lunatic and staring into space with your eyes slowly crossing, Inko. Maybe you should see a doctor, man. Head injuries are no laughing matter. I'm fine! What were you saying? I was inner monologuing, Ben. I was asking how you were doing, you know, with the school and classes now, and then you just stared into space with a stupid grin on your face and started to drool a little bit, and I was a little worried. Inko photographed his account name and password probably with his phone, though he did, yeah. Oh, right! Doing good. Really, really good, actually. No head injuries here. I'm in a class that I'm 100% enjoying and starting to make some genuine friendships. Compared to the disaster of yesterday, today has been astoundingly positive. That's good to hear. Yes, I've even got some friends now. Great. Does that mean you don't think you count as one of his friends, Ben? Oh, and what about your art submission? That's the question. Stares into space. Must be Asperger's. I'm telling you, there is something more than the autism or ADHD wrong with Inko. There is something fundamentally wrong with his brain. He has some subhuman intelligence. His head injuries make him think everyone is furries. You're right. No, they were furries before that, though. Was Liz able to help? If this game slowly devolves into insanity, well, just because of the bump, they are right. If it pulls like a Doki Doki Literature Club. There's something nibbling at the corner of my thoughts at the mention of the long-necked girl. Yeah, she gave me my login stuff and everything. Uploading the submission was a piece of cake after all.
Awesome. Although that makes you competition now. Both Liz and I have pieces in the running too.
She told me she had submitted something, yeah, but I'm a bit concerned that she didn't have much time at all to prepare anything.
Hey, everyone's got a chance. You never know.
Yeah, she was pretty cool about it too. The whole friend group is pretty welcoming. I think I'm pretty lucky.
Lucky?
Ben seems perplexed by my statement.
Dude, you're hanging out with the losers, man. You're hanging out with, like, the absolute fucking freaks that, like, nobody likes. Just so you know.
You said something at lunch when Olivia vanished. I'm noticing for a silent paraplegic, she sure has a lot of people upset. You got some hidden drama with her too?
No, not really. Wait, two? Who?
Anakin calls us out, striding over to inspect. I take it you gentlemen are conversing about your assignment together. Of course, Mr. Anakin. We were just discussing where we'd take our picture, right, Ben? ... Well, that's good then. Good thing you guys weren't talking about something off topic, like gossip. It would be pretty embarrassing use of your time right off the bat, I think. Especially considering you're currently the subject of some fairly humorous gossip, aren't you, Mr. Nito? I'm awash in a wave of shame from his words. I look at Ben and I can see he feels it as well. If the air around someone needs clearing, clear it yourself. Anakin has a point. Maybe once a friendship is established, I can learn more about her. I need some social links! Anakin looks like he just failed to capture Pikachu. Hi, Silly Willy! We're playing a game called I Wani Hug That Gator! I'm actually gonna wrap up soon, so I'm looking for a good stopping point. Alright, now off you go. Remember that get your assignment done by the end of the week. The room empties out slowly, most of my peers still chatting and discussing their plans for the assignment. Before I can continue talking with Ben about our own project, the Stuco president is already packed up and exiting the room. Please don't use his stupid turn for the student council. Stuco? Really? Stucco. I'm gonna call you Stucco. Fuck you. Yes, we'll talk later then. This is my protagonist voice, by the way. This is what I do when I play games like this. I just do funny voices. Anyway, back on my notebook, blow. I do skip some dialogue though when it's not funny. In fact, Silly Willy, we might play this game again next week because everyone seems to be enjoying it. And I'm also having fun with it. So, ... Walking into history class for the first time, it's about what I expect it to look like. Lots of ancient Egypt shit all over the place. That's all we study, Egypt. This is what every shonen protagonist's inner monologue sounds like. All of them. Even like Deku and shit. He's the kid from Hunter x Hunter. Anyway, this is what Eren Yeager's inner monologue sounds like. Pictures of historical figures, small relics from various regions, and cartography of the Earth. There's continental drift. Well, okay, let's just fucking give me the next eeny meeny miny desk. Let's just get the next characters. I have to figure out what next funny voice I need to do. I settle myself into my chosen desk and pull out my book. I have to describe every single fucking action I'm doing. I'm wondering where the teacher is. So am I. Who's the new voice I have to do? The suddenness of the door slamming open stops any and all noise. It's quiet enough to hear a pin drop. My protect voice is same bat channel, same bat time, same bat channel. Oh god, I am just doing Adam West, aren't I? Jesus Christ. Alright, I know I said I'd stop at 10 and— oh no, he's the history teacher too? What? Bullshit! What? I thought this was like an advanced academy and the gym teacher is also teaching history. What kind of budget cut bullshit is this? You do have to describe everything. Have you seen the discussion on yellow painting? Not the NFT monkey! That is what he is. The figure walks into the classroom and— oh, sweet heaven, no. He stands there and stares down at everyone, menacingly.
He's the history teacher too? What is this budget cut bullshit? Oh no, it's her, okay. Oh, thank fucking Christ. I'm running out of voices. I'm running out of voices I can do. Oh, you know what? She'll just be Dr. Girlfriend. She'll just be Dr. Girlfriend with Venture Brothers. Thanks for welcoming me to my classroom, Sully. Of course, Miss Prockling! Oh, thank Raptor Jesus, he isn't our teacher! This is Kermit? Oh, I could fucking try. I'm just gonna save real quick, because I might stop soon. I could fucking try. That's the woman as a reference to Team Fortress 2. Well, that would be GLaDOS then, wouldn't it? No, I think I'm just gonna go with Dr. Girlfriend for her. The Raptor woman adjusts her glasses as she scans the room, looking down at the paperwork on her hands. Looks like we have some late arrivals. Let's get down to business. I don't know if I can do Miss Piggy. No, this is... I can't do it, like, forcefully enough. I don't know. I know that I introduced myself yesterday, for anyone who weren't here. Her momentary glance makes me believe that Sully told her about my absence. My name is Miss Prockling. This is my history class. This, of course, will be learning about the history of our primeval ancestors and their advancements throughout history. It's not my Jasper voice is different. It's higher. Shut up. Fine, I'll try to do Miss Piggy for her then. This is what everyone else was saying. Is she with the NFT? Fine, we'll change to Miss Piggy. Let me try. You can even say that it'll be like going back in time. Doesn't that sound exciting? I think I'm doing Marvin the Martian. That's the best I can do. There should have been an earth-shattering kaboom. Actually, I can do Marvin the Martian better. We'll go with that. Despite her admittedly forced enthusiasm, everyone in the class responds with uninterested murmuring. She's supposed to be, like, excited? Okay. I'm not sure why. This all sounds exciting. She walks over to her desk and places out a pile of folders before flipping open her own special version of the history book. With a click of a button, she also turns the projector on to reveal a prepared slideshow for today's lecture. Learn about the extensive history of Saurians and their culture is something I've yearned for. You can turn your books to page 36. We'll begin with the first chapter detailing the earliest interaction between Saurians and hominids. Oh, that sounds interesting! ... Aw, I didn't learn anything. My head injury made me miss the entire class. I spaced out! Mrs. Prockling's history class is the polar opposite of Heineken's photography class. While her introduction to the class engaged me at first, things have slowed down to an unbearably slow crawl. My Dr. Girlfriend sounded more like the Sug Lady from Monsters, Inc. Yeah, probably. Probably because Dr. Girlfriend is voiced by, like, an actual man. I can't get that deep. My eyes scan over the introductory text of the first chapter. Despite the tension between the two groups, human settlers to the New World would continue to make overtures of trade to the native Velociraptor tribes. Pretty sure I've read this line 3 times now. History class is boring! I tear my eyes away from the page in hopes of blinking the boredom away. I look up to see the teacher staring down at various papers on her desk with laser focus. I must have stared too long, though, because I end up locked in a staring contest with Miss Prockling. She raises an eyebrow at me. Okay, then, write down the notes of pages 3 through 7 about the discovery of the New World. Without even fully comprehending the words before me, I'm copying the page down to the letter in my notebook. Bad memories of school, where it was all just memorization instead of actual learning. Class in high school where my grandfather would be rolling in his grave. He was a history teacher. She should be Plinkett! No, save Plinkett for somebody else. I can't kind of do a Plinkett voice, though. Oh, no. Remember Star Wars? That's my Plinkett voice. Ben carries himself with a lot of refinement. It is easily my first pick of photography partner. But that Mia girl, she doesn't seem to want to make friends. Of course, I could have figured that out from the cold look she gave me yesterday, and also the claws in my back, and the sinister whisper in my ear, and all that things, and the rude hand gesture.
Damien's very friendly, even if he can be a bit too enthusiastic sometimes. Though my encounter with Liz was brief, I can tell she's dependable. That's about her only character trait so far. My progress in making friends has been pretty good, all things considered. Social links! But then, there's Olivia. So far, she's still an enigma. And coupled with the apparent history she has with the others, it makes me all the more curious about her. Liz said it would be a bad idea to get invested, but in the end, it's effectively gossip and hearsay. I still have a head injury, which is affecting my decision-making. Yeah, that's kind of how I end up playing Liz, is like kind of passive-aggressive and like kind of a bitch, but like friendly about it. You know? This had come as something of a shock to me, but...
What do we have here, Miss Halford?
The sudden voice of Miss Procklink snaps me out of my thoughts. I lean my head to see the teacher looking down at... Wait a minute, Olivia's here too? How did I not, like, notice an entire fucking wheelchair coming into the classroom? Maybe it's because I wear sunglasses all the time. I cannot see a thing! As luck would have it, I shared not one, but 2 classes with Olivia. He is pretty stupid. We're stupid, chat, because we're all Inco right now, all of us. Told you, when I play video games, we're all the main character. Collectively. I must have been so jaded from trying to read that textbook that I didn't even notice the girl in the wheelchair. Yeah, it's pretty fucking stupid, Inco. She sits in the front row, diagonally in front of me. I am very oblivious. Maybe he does... Okay, in addition to whatever else is wrong with him, maybe he does have Asperger's. And I don't think she's noticed the strange twist of face. She might just be ignoring you, man.
Only on the second day of school this year, and already doodling in class again.
Well, maybe don't be so fucking boring, bitch, and I won't doodle in class. I mean, she wouldn't doodle in class. Yeah, I was one of those kids. I always had a second notebook under my notebook so I could draw. That's why I didn't get good grades. He doesn't notice the wheelchair because he only sees her for her. That would be pretty strange. Oh my god, she's floating! I don't see a wheelchair at all! Anyway, looks like she's been drawing on it, though I can't tell what they are from where I am sitting.
Well, listen, Olivia, I know history isn't the most exciting subject to learn because I'm a terrible teacher, but you can at least pretend you're taking notes.
I don't know where this voice is going either. I can't keep anything consistent. The only response I hear from Olivia is a heavy sigh before leaning her head back down. While the teacher returns to skulking around the room, Olivia hunches over a notebook. Probably also drawing again. Although I don't think those are notes she's taking. Nah, no one would do something like that with the Totalian teacher patrolling the room. Oh god, this is cutting a little too deep now. Of all my sneaky drawing in class when I was in school. Sometimes doodling could help me. Didn't I do this for you?
I did not do it for you.
Yeah, it was a Miss Piggy voice, actually. You can always end it here as a cliffhanger. I'll probably end it after this class is over. I'll save and we'll end it there. We'll do this. We'll do this again. Probably same time next Thursday. So anyway, I'm falling asleep in class. My jaw is clenched tight as I press the loud yawn building inside, even as Miss Procklink skulks right past me. Just before my drowsiness can overtake me, though, I notice minute movement in the corner of my eye. One of my classmates glances up at the teacher, whose eyes are roving the opposite side of the room and down to scribble something down. Yeah, same side time, same side channel. The paper is then folded into a neat little note, and I watch as the next person carefully unfolds the sheet. And also scribbles on it before folding it and passing it along again. Curiosity thoroughly piqued, I await anxiously in my seat for the paper to get to me. I'm sure you won't give up the game at all, bro. It's a dangerous game, passing a note along so Procklink doesn't see. If I'm participating, does that make me a slacker? The student to my side makes his move to toss the note over. But Procklink starts turning around right then. He flinches and drops the hot potato on my desk in a flash. I nearly slam my own paper over the page to cover it from sight. Miss Procklink continues to lecture about how the raptors and humans eventually started to get along because they traded narcotic leaves or something like that.
And as you can see on the board here,
Now, I lift my paper. Luckily, there's plenty of space left. As for what everyone else has drawn, a not-so-solid attempt at a race car, rough sketches of some eyes, a bunch of doodles, names in various stylized fonts that I could only describe as graffiti, and, of course, it's not high school if someone hasn't drawn a penis. I thought it was gonna be that weird little S shape. Yeah, the dinosaurs don't know about that. Miss Brockling with stink lines coming off of her. Yeesh, better not get caught with this. That being said, I'm drawing a blank. That's my doodle. I'm drawing a blank. With a pen, I am drawing a blank. That would be pretty funny. I don't exactly doodle every day. I'm a photographer! Did you not know? Drawing stuff for others is a nice gesture. Maybe I'll try to break the ice a bit. She might think you drew the penis, though, dude. She might get the wrong idea. Although I don't really know anything about her. But hey, it can't hurt to try, right? Except, you know, I might get hurt. She might hit me or something. Let's see, what am I gonna sketch? Is it gonna give me a choice? Oh my god, please let it give me a choice. Oh no! Oh god! You're gonna make me draw the mouse?! I could pull the game into my drawing tablet, though, and see if it works. That'd be pretty funny. No! Oh, damn it, I shrunk the screen by accident trying to drag it down there. Fine, I'll draw with my mouse. Hopefully she'll be very impressed. This is actually reminding me, there's another game I was thinking of streaming, and that was Passepartout 2. Passepartout was like a little game where you're like a French street artist, and you actually like draw in the game. And I thought it was gonna be like a nice chill little game, but I like fucking lost my mind playing it for some reason. So I'm gonna give him a little hat. She might like that. Yeah. And, well, we'll ask her for a hug, because obviously that is the goal of the game. Yeah, oh, this is probably the best art I've ever drawn in my life. Yeah, I definitely do wanna play Passepartout 2. I loved the first one, it was a lot of fun. So someday we'll have to do that and use my drawing tablet. And done! Yeah, milady! I didn't have a lot of room to really work with, but I surreptitiously admire my work, I find. That I have a long way to go. It feels like I'm being mocked by other doodles. Alright, Olivia's sure to like this, my little stick figure with a hat. Miss Brockling still turned around. Alright, if I slip the paper over Olivia's shoulder, I won't have to get up and risk getting caught. And here we go! It's a bit tricky, and I hesitate, but the paper meets its destination. She doesn't even look back, just takes the paper eagerly. It's completely different from how she was acting earlier. Her tail is even swaying side to side. Oh, is that wagging? Because every species wags their tail like a dog. Huh. Alright, now she's gotta see my sketch and possibly think I'm cool. ... She's not turning around. ... Well, it's not much. So it could also just... I'll be taking that. Mrs. Brockling, or Miss Brockling, whatever the fuck her name, Mix Brockling, snatches a paper from Olivia's claws. She holds her arms out. She takes a glance at the paper, and a small crack of a smile appears on her face before going back to its stoic visage. Oh god, you made a clip? Do I even want to know? So, is this how you view me, Miss Halford? Brockling holds a paper up for all to see. Everyone in class does their best to avoid her persecuting gaze. I know that most of you were a part of this as well. These are clearly different art styles. Look, I'm not asking for much. Please do your assignment when you're in class. It's the least you can do. I'm losing the fucking Miss Piggy voice. We were just passing a note one at a time. She wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, how come all of us are in trouble? I noticed Brockling looked out at Olivia for a moment before laying out a sigh of defeat. Look, since it's only the second day, I'll let this one slide. But I'm warning you now that I won't be so lenient the next time it happens. Otherwise, you'll end up like the last student who decided to be disruptive during class. I ate him. What happened to him? Did he get a detention slip or something?
I threw him out the window.
No. Miss Broccoli pulls up the window blinds and pushes the window screen up. Oh, okay, she did. She then takes out a walkie-talkie.
Solly. Solly, yep, another hippie, seat H4. ... Good job, soldier.
They're totally dating.
Now, if we can, let's continue.
Oops. Damn it. We're on the second floor! I sink back into my seat and continue writing, mainly out of unadulterated fear of experiencing the same wrath from the teacher. Man, now I feel guilty for Olivia. I was the one to pass her the note after all. Maybe I shouldn't have tried. Well, I can always apologize after class. Miss Brockling places the note and continues with her lecture for another half an hour of unbearable, boring time. With 10 minutes of the class left, I see Broccoli look at the clock above the door. Then I notice Olivia grabbing her attention, as if she knew she's already going to say to her. The teacher nods her head. Okay. Olivia grabs her backpack and shoves all of her things into it. In silence, she wheels herself to the door, opens it, and rolls on out. The teacher must have noticed me watching her leave.
Accommodations.
Well, there goes my chances of saying sorry to her. Feeling defeated, I decide to focus on writing down my notes for the rest of the time left. Sounded like I said Miss Broccoli? Her name's Miss Broccoli now. Although I do wonder. Okay, she must have noticed my doodle. Did she just ignore it then? How would she know it's yours, you stupid motherfucker? Class comes and goes, and I head back home to the metro. Okay, that seems like a good place to stop. So, actually, you know what, I'll save it. I'll overwrite that one, so I know which save file to use next time. So, yeah, this was actually a lot of fun. I was originally planning to do this as like a first impressions type thing, and then maybe leave it at that, but I mean, hell, if you guys are enjoying it and I'm having fun, yeah, at least you got to the doodle. That's the important part. So that was about 3 hours of gameplay, so I could probably do this 3 hours at a time until I finish it, you know? So, it is a funny meme game. And of course the VODs will be up for people to watch, so at least the VOD, well, yeah, I'll save the stream on Twitch too. Excuse me. Oh god, I am losing my voice, so I'll save the stream on Twitch too. Usually I will highlight my my VODs on Twitch when I do like full games. So those will be up for people to watch and enjoy. And thank you for everyone who came today. And thank you for the person who did the gifted subs earlier. If you're still here, that was amazing. And I got a super chat, so that's good shit. Good shit, everybody. So I will probably just stream again my usual Wednesday stream, unless I decide to game stream on Monday. We'll see. I'm usually pretty tired on Monday because I work at the dog place all weekend. So it's not something I would really play on my own though, Kaiser, so I would rather play it with people and trying to be entertaining. And actually, that was the point of my game streams I did before, was that I was trying to get through shit in my Steam library I had bought and never touched. So that'll be a lot of what I stream in the future, because I still need to fucking play Hi-Fi Rush. I've been meaning to play it forever, and I never got around to it, but I did buy it. It's terrible. Alright, so, plan so far, I will see you guys Wednesday. If I decide to stream on Monday, I'll definitely, like, put up an announcement, like, a few hours beforehand, like I did today. But thank you guys for stopping by, because I definitely want to do more game streams in the future, so hopefully I don't have fucking internet problems next time. I'm glad I got the stream back up, though. Anyway, talk to you guys later.